good afternoon, friends. Today I'm going to do a presentation on the patent on high oleic acid oil and its composition for making electrical insulation fluids and devices. So, the basic patent which we have to present is on castor oil, and in castor oil, oleic acid is the main constituent which leads to electrical insulation. So let's jump into the presentation. So. Uh, So, as the abstract says, high oleic triglyceride compositions that comprises physical properties as 75% constituent of oleic acid, less than 10% of diunsaturated fatty acids, less than 3% of triunsaturated fatty acid, and less than few percentages of saturated fatty acids. So, and chemical properties as dielectric strength of 35 kilowatts per 100 milligap, then dissipation factor of less than 0.05 percentage at a particular temperature, that is room temperature, acidity of less than 0.03 milligrams of KOH solution, and electrical conductivity of less than 1 picosiemens per meter at 25 degrees Celsius, flash point of 250 degrees Celsius, and a pour point of minus 15 degrees Celsius. So this field of invention relates to the electrical insulation fluid. Uh, in this invention relates to high oleic acid compositions to be used as electrical insulation and various other electrical apparatus. So, the background of invention. Generally, we use mineral oil, silicon fluid, etc. in transformers and other places where we require a liquid insulating material. What are the basic other fields are power cables and capacitors. Many of these fluids are not biodegradable and they are very easy. They are easily available and cost effective, but not biodegradable. Uh, but if we choose vegetable oils or like castor oil or high oleic acid oils, they are not so cost effective, but they are biodegradable and they are environmental friendly. So let us jump into the summary of the invention. So the summary of an invention comprises of the basic elements through which or a gist of what the invention is actually about. We cannot here present complete invention because it has some points that are above our capacity level. So here you can see these are the basic things. This particular things I have told you in the first slide. Here you can read that what are the characteristics which are required to build the particular insulation oil. So here you can see some common points as like chemical properties of 35 volts per 100 milli gap, then dissipation factor, then what are the constituents, oleic acid, diunsaturated fatty acid, etc. So this is the main slide. So here you can see it is given as in some preferred embodiments. So what actually happens is embodiment means the embodiments means out of many sample they have tested, they have found out the best suitable sample, and in that suitable sample, they have observed this particular point. So there are various embodiments or various other things such as uh, so as you know, insulation fluid or any other liquid which is required for the insulation or any insulator is not particular to one particular machine or a particular model. It should be fluid and it should comprise from basic machine to a high level machine. Here you can see that it is given that above adding some additives, the pour point is increased. Above adding some particular polymer, the thickness has been increased. So this slide comprises of all the experiments which have been done to suit all the machines or all the basic models or basic. Well, it should comprise a various range of equipments. So here you can see others such as embodiments, and the invention relates to a process for preparing the high oleic triglyceride compositions comprising steps of refinement, bleaching, and deodorizing of the particular oleic acid with clay to form a mixture and filtering the mixture to remove the clay. This is an example of the invention. This is a working example. In this, we can see that they have compared three different liquid insulating materials such as high oleic vegetable oil, high temperature mineral oil, and synthetic fluid. So here we can see that dielectric strength of vegetable oil is 42.4, and high temperature mineral oil is 42.45, synthetic fluid is 50, then dissolution factor of 0.02, 0.01, and acidity of 0.05 in vegetable oil. In temperature oil, there is no acidity as such. In synthetic ester, there is given as 0.03. Then electrical conductivity of 0.25 to 1.0 picosiemens per meter, then 0.1 to 10 picosiemens per meter, depending upon the oils. Flash point of 328 degrees Celsius for vegetable oil. So here we can see that vegetable oil is not a bad electrical insulating material, and it is degradable also. So it is very environmental friendly, and this is the particular point of the invention, to create a simultaneous source of uh, insulation with the help of vegetable oil, and that will help for environmental purposes, and it will be readily available. So thank you.